here. I'm waiting for my friend George to get here, and then we're gonna do our mile time, and then after that we're gonna ball up. The track is like a little wet, so I'm hoping we don't really slip, but it should be fine. We're back from the track workout. It was a little intense just because I haven't done a track workout in a while. And then after that, we just kicked a ball around. So it was fun. It was nice. I ate breakfast, I showered. Now I'm all cozy. Don't look at my toes, bro. What are you doing? Ah, dang. I think last time I did something like this was 7 months ago. In terms of like talking with a microphone and talking like straight to a camera. I'm trying to get used to it. And hopefully I'm not boring y'all. The title of this video is called Finding Your Spark. The reason I'm doing this video is because I was lost for a while, but I found myself again, or I like to believe I found myself. I always had an identity where my life was just soccer, and I would be going through like high school playing soccer, and I was going through college until my sophomore year. I got injured, which made me miss majority of the season. My junior year, it was just difficult for me to get better to like the way I was. So it was just me going in and out with constant injuries. And my senior year, right when I felt like I was going to be at my prime again, or like I was going to be at my best shape, I got another injury, which I missed the entire season. That really threw me off, and I felt lost. I couldn't really define myself outside of a sport that I played. After getting injured, it was just me trying to figure out what do I really want to do and what do I really want to be known as besides like the sport that I play. Then after getting injured, I done the marathon, which I have a previous video on. That was me like pushing myself to finding other things that I can be described as, or something that I want to be known for, or just pieces of what I want to be known for. And then after that, I went back into soccer, and then I got injured, and then I lost it again. After graduating from college, I did what any normal like people in their 20s would do after graduating. I went to Japan for 2 weeks, and that really opened my eye, like understanding a different culture. This was my like second country that I visit outside of the US. So it was very new to me. It was a big culture shock, and it made me realize that there's a lot more in life after doing that trip. And I was like, it was either Japan, Masters, or marathon. I already did the marathon. Masters, maybe I'll go for a Masters, but I'm glad I did Japan. After coming back, I realized like this is something that I always wanted to do, and that was to travel more and to see more of the world and just understand other cultures, but also continue living an active lifestyle where soccer is sometimes difficult for me to keep playing because I keep getting like reoccurring injuries, which I do not like. But there is other ways to like stay in shape, and then that's when I found the marathon. That's when I wanted to do long distance running, triathlons. I started getting into swimming and biking. That's why I have this mindset that, oh, I really want to, my goal is to get into Ironman, and after Ironman I would love to do high rocks. And I've been watching all these like influencers or like these inspirations that I enjoy watching, and they manage to do it, they complete it, and they basically have their life all together. And then I feel like I'm trying to achieve that goal the way they're doing it, but at the same time I don't feel like I have my life together. I guess that's the mindset that I have to over how you say, that's the mindset I'm trying to overachieve or overcome. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to overcome this mindset of I don't have my life together, but I gotta keep pushing. And It's just hard. That's when I realized no one has their life together. Everyone is going through something, and we just have different challenges that we face, and it's up to us to overcome that. So me trying to overcome my little trauma of being injured all the time, I'm trying to get back into running, and so far I've been doing well. This morning was the first time I was doing a track workout in like months, and I'm glad I did it with someone. I did it with my friend George, and he pushed me, he motivated me, and I'm just glad I didn't do it on my own. That was exactly what I needed, because after doing that run, it just gave me that excitement again. I will not lie, that track workout was tiring. I was dead. I remember in January I posted a video. It was called "New Era Upon Us," and it was just me with like new goals and 2026 mindset. And I was trying to give myself accountability and put milestones and everything. It just was difficult to achieve those things just because I kept getting injured again, and I couldn't continue to do exactly what I want to do. By the end of the year, my goal was to do Ironman. I realized this is a goal that I just have to elongate. It's not something I can do within this year, sadly. The happy thing I can say is I will be competing in the marathon. I'll be doing the Palm Beach Marathon, which happens in December. It's the day after my birthday, so I think it's really cool. And by next year, my goal is to go for a half Ironman rather than a full Ironman. I realize that I keep making big, giant goals that I'm not exactly hitting milestones where it'll feel a lot more achievable and a lot more I can appreciate it a lot more once I like put little milestones just to get to that big one. Whereas like if I do the full Ironman and I try to do the other little things, it just doesn't feel like it just doesn't feel like the best to me. It doesn't feel like I appreciate it a lot. The way I like to think I found my spark was I took a step back of what I was known for, and from everyone that sees me, they've known me as like someone who played soccer their whole life. That is something I did not like, because I wanted people to see me as more than that, and that's why on my social media I don't really post a lot about soccer. I don't have any like soccer videos or things like that. It wasn't something that I wanted to be defined as my own. Like I wanted to show more of my creative side. But yeah, I took a step back of what I was known for and just trying to do other things. And yeah, it did give me a toll where I just didn't post anything for, I say, like 2 months. I just wanted to realize I was trying to figure out what I want to be known for, or what I wish to be, what I wish to seem. But also taking a step back, I was trying to live that active lifestyle where it's like if I was able to run, I would go run. And if I was injured, I would try to do a lot more either yoga practicing or swimming. And since I'm a lifeguard and a swim instructor, I have easy access to go to a swimming pool and just start swim training, because it just takes less effort on the body. So I thought it was a good way to work out. And to me, having that active lifestyle while trying to find yourself, it just feels like a cleanse, right? It's just you're flushing all the bad things away just for you to find anything that you wish to have or wish to be known for, and you just have that empty space to just have that room for you. Sometimes trying to find what you want to do, it's like it's okay to have little mistakes. It's okay to not have the goals and everything. It's all experimental, and we're all living a life where we're trying to experiment what we want to be and what we want, what we wish to be and what we want to have. It's like we all have goals. We all have expectations. We all have standards. To me, having those goals, the expectations, the standards, they're more like the statistics that you really want to have to show off and show others. But to really find yourself, you have to ignore like the goals, the standards, the expectation. You just have to find yourself. And when I say that, it's ignore the results and just explore and like enjoy the mistakes that you create. And sometimes those mistakes lead to better opportunities for you to find yourself. It creates ideas, it creates like new paths for you. It creates some sort of direction. And once you pin it and find something that's like, okay, this is what I enjoy, this is the things I like, this is who I want to be, this is how I wish to seem, then that's when the goals come, the standards, the expectations. And sometimes it doesn't even have to be like high standards, high expectation, high goals. It's just minimum. What I've learned is like having little milestones, just climbing those steps can lead you to the end goal. And that's what I've been trying to do. Like after I took a step back and figured that, oh, like I really enjoy like collecting hobbies and learning new things and trying to travel more. Okay, I have this pin. How do I try to make it? And then that's when I set myself the expectations, the standards, the goals, and now my goal is to work on the consistency of like trying to get to do the things that I want to do. And it's definitely not easy. As someone who got injured and all he was known for was the sport that he loved, it creates a huge identity crisis for you, and it was not a great thing to have, and it was not a good thing to experience. But this is how I was able to overcome the identity crisis and me actually enjoying the things that I love and just being who I am. And my goal is to get others to understand that. Since I was in college, I was always to myself. I was far away from home. It was difficult for me to even overcome that identity crisis. And then I just started to learn how to appreciate the things that I'm in. I'm like, this is my first time seeing snow. And after saying those things, I'm like, oh, I have the opportunity to see snow. Oh, I have the opportunity to travel somewhere that I never been before. And I've learned to embrace the things that I'm doing. So the things that you put yourself in bad situations, you can view it as bad situations, but you just have to embrace it. Embrace the good situations, embrace the bad situations. It will lead you towards a direction that you would end up enjoying. So, as of right now, lately, I am playing soccer again. Now I'm in a Thursday league, which is if you don't know what that means, I'm basically playing Sunday league. I'm doing like a little recreation with my friends, and it's been nice. It's been fun, and we're still going. The season just started. I'm signing up for a marathon, which is happening in December, right after my birthday. I'm working on my business that I'm trying to develop, and it's a little difficult, but it's just me as of right now trying to get the courses in and getting the certifications that I need to give more of myself a credibility. I'm also learning Portuguese. Hoy estou tentando falar português porque a minha namorada é brasileira e eu muito gosto a cultura de Brasil. I don't know if I killed that. She might be a little disappointed, but I'm getting there. I have been using my whiteboards in my room. I have two whiteboards. One is the calendar, and it's just me just trying to take a look at everything that I've been doing and to see what I have up ahead, whether it's like, oh, I need to get some videos done, my brother's birthday. I have the Murph challenge that I'm trying to do every 2 weeks. I'm also trying to keep track of the trips that I do. It feels nice like creating my own calendar because then it creates some sort of consistency and stability for myself to keep pushing myself and to make sure I do the things that I need to do. And I use the other whiteboard for my business and like the tasks that I need to get done, or I just put little motivational quotes that I really enjoy. So that's a good suggestion of trying to find yourself again. To me, I'm more of a visual learner. I like to see things like in front of me, and that's how I can create some kind of consistency for myself or retain the information longer. Well, thank you for listening to my little YAP session. I think later today I'm gonna go eat out with my friends, but until then I'm gonna do a little bit more coursework that I have to do for my certifications. Once I'm done, I can enjoy the rest of my day. Right now, we're on our way to get sushi.
Go, tap in. The red.
We have 2 more plates, and we have to finish this, or else they're gonna give us like a fee.
I'm tapped out. I can't do this no more. I'm not built like this. And Brandon doesn't want to help me out.
I finished with my own food.
Look at all this, look at all this, look at all this. And he doesn't want to help me out. I'm struggling out here.
As you're here, bro.
Look at him!